is up, everybody? You are tuning in right now to another episode of Binge Buddies. I am your host for the day here, Tony, and we got the full crew in the house, baby. Look at everybody over there. We got Joey G over there on the keys, baby. He's producing the show. Over there on the couch, we got the dynamic duo of Michael and Manny.
Oh,
what is up, guys? How the couch folk doing? How the couch people?
Nice.
Couch people!
It's comfy. I feel like I can just relax now that I got this sweet mic stand.
Slapping you in the face like a nice flaccid weenie, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
good.
dude.
I feel comfy.
Mike's gaming over there on the couch. He's loving it,
killing
dude. He's got the Xbox on loan, dude, because he can't afford it for himself. Always been
Shout out
Michael.
Jillian.
You know, shout out to Jillian. Shout out to Velvet Llama, actually, also. What a great segue, Michael,
Yes,
because
sir.
they are one of our sponsors. Today's show is brought to you by Velvet Llama, a premium canned cocktail crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy, Manny, their award-winning espresso martini with that Italian Joseph espresso and chocolate notes. The crisp Moscow Mule, which is one I have right here in front of me. I'll be having it in a moment with Nigerian ginger, which is sick, or the spicy Marg, which I think is somewhere floating around here with organic agave and jalapenos. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetlama.com and ride the smooth wave. Velvet Llama.
Nice.
Bang, just like that, dude. And as you guys know, it's Friday, so we can drink on the show, which is dope. They allow me to do that on Friday nights only. So let's have a little taste.
Cheers.
Like I said, this is the mule, dude. Favorite Velvet Llama. Love it. Bomb. Let's go, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hope you guys or anyone at home is also enjoying a nice beverage on this Friday evening. Maybe you're getting ready to go to a pregame. You know, it's just past 8 o'clock. Maybe your dinner is settled. Maybe you got plans with the boys or whoever afterwards right now. And you're just starting to get the power hour going. And you picked the right spot to stop by. It's gonna be a great episode for you guys here tonight. We're talking Smashing Machine, which came out, this week today, really, as its debut in American theaters. Then we have rapid fire news. We have a nice trailer. Frankenstein, actually, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
Yes. Frankenstein.
Frankenberries. So that's gonna be pretty sweet. So I'm pretty stoked for today's episode, dude. So I guess let's get right into it. We're getting into our review time. This is our review. We're doing the Smashing Machine.
Before we do that, though, hold on. Let's read some comments real quick.
You want to read some comments? I guess
Real
we can
quick,
some comments,
okay.
dude. Fine.
So,
Fine, dude.
Matthew Gabriel saying, "Let's go, boys."
Yeah, boy.
Josh B in the house saying, "Yo, what up, fam?"
Yo, what up, Josh?
And then
B?
we have fan Nimator 101. Do you guys know this guy?
Fanimator. Yeah, he's
Fanimator.
commented a few times
Okay.
on the show prior.
News Utopia 2 trailer was great. I love the first one. Waited 9 years for a sequel, plus Simpsons movie 2 in the works. Interesting.
Shit.
I haven't heard about Simpsons movie 2, but I'm down with that. The first one was classic, I think.
Dude, the first one was shown in my one of my classes in college.
Really?
Yeah.
In college.
In college.
Why'd you want to play college hockey?
I want to play college hockky.
Oh, you
What the hell?
Massachusetts fuck.
You son of a bitch, you.
At Sacred Heart?
That's Sacred Heart, dude. It was oh my god.
Ross,
I forgot what
Golda, Miller.
No. It was like it was a
Barnes.
real person class. It was like oh my god. Sociology, maybe? Something like that.
Real? Okay,
Yeah,
because the
because
dome.
they're in the dome. They
Yeah,
have to
that
create
makes
a new,
sense, dude.
new whole thing.
Sociology or psychology or
Yeah.
something
It
stupid.
was one of those fucking.
Somology, dude.
But you're right. It was a fucking awesome movie.
Great movie.
100%.
And speaking of the ologies, he also mentions, I guess it's Zootopia, not zoology. Fuck!
Yeah, you're out, dude. You're out.
Shit. All right. Well, Zootopia I never saw, if you couldn't tell.
You haven't seen Zootopia?
And honestly, I don't really have much of a desire
Mm.
to see it.
Nah, it's cool.
Nor would I want to watch the second one, dude.
It's a con man fox, dude.
I got enough con man
it's witty.
foxes in my life.
It's witty,
all right,
man.
dude. I got
It's
enough
witty.
wittiness in my life
You
right
gotta
now.
watch it. You gotta watch it.
I got enough to watch my life
You're
right
gonna
now.
watch it. You're gonna watch it.
Disney?
Disney, yeah. Yeah, Disney.
Pixar?
No, Disney.
Disney.
Pixar, yeah,
Disney
yeah.
Pixar.
Yeah.
DreamWorks Animation?
No, not
No.
DreamWorks. No.
Yeah, I guess maybe I'll come
You're gonna
around
check
to
it out,
dude.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
like
about it.
I probably won't be, to be honest, dude.
You
I'm not gonna
will.
lie, dude.
Yeah.
But we got the comments in there. Any comments from Instagram or no? Oh, we aren't even live on Instagram, Joey.
Oh, dude, look at that.
Joey, start from the top, dude. We play the intro video.
All right,
Nah, it's all right, dude. Then we get into our review of the day. We're doing The Smashing Machine, which, this movie has been highly touted for most, for me at the very least.
Everybody.
And this is an A24 production, and this is something that even The Rock has talked about being a springboard for Dwayne Johnson to get more serious roles. And like I said, it's highly anticipated. Like I said, we saw it today. So it's fresh in our minds, dude. 3:45 AMC. No, we definitely have refrained. We showed restraint and discipline, Joey, by not talking about it until right now, actually. So it's still fresh in everybody's mind.
I'm excited. Hit it up.
Yeah, dude. So this movie, kind of covers the life of Mark Kerr, one of the pioneer UFC fighters here. And it specifically covers 96 to 2000, I believe. So like 5 years of his life.
Did you guys know about him beforehand?
So I knew of him,
but like not.
But I didn't know the struggles or anything.
Yeah.
I knew he was early on in the UFC and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All
right,
so
some type of
I knew what he looked like. So
go.
I knew what to expect, and I knew, I guess in terms of that anyway. But yeah, most of his story was new to me today, which is great because it's a pretty, like I was thinking to myself in the theater, like pretty crazy what he went through.
No!
Yeah.
Michael, no gaming on Binge Buddies. Okay, dude.
Second place.
Well, there's no second place prizes here at Downtime. First place or nothing.
Close though.
Bitch.
You look good.
This is the
though.
closest.
It was nice.
So, like I said, it covers those few years. You have Dwayne Johnson in it. Emily Blunt plays his girlfriend.
This is what, the second or third movie that they've done together. They did the Jungle Cruise, the Disney one.
Oh, I wasn't in there.
Yeah, it was them two, and then I think they did one more.
I don't know.
Yeah, they've been doing movies for like the last 10
Emily
years.
Blunt and Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that, dude.
You know the it was Jungle Cruise. It was based off of the ride at Disney.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Are you sure she was in there?
Yeah, I think so. Look it up.
We're gonna look it up right now, dude. On
Look
my
it up,
trusty little iPad here, which is doing
you
a really good job,
trusty
actually,
little
dude.
iPad.
So we're gonna look up Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, I think that's the name of it.
Cast. Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
And Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne.
And Jesse Plemons.
No idea who that is.
That's Kirsten Dunst's husband.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
So good for you, dude.
But yeah, so I think that one there might be another one that they might have done.
Yeah, dude. Well, Emily Blunt is a big fan of hers. Am I?
Yeah.
I was talking to you about her yesterday, dude. I mean, the movies that you could watch her in, Devil Wears Prada, Sicario, Edge of Tomorrow, Oppenheimer. I mean, they're all so good, and she's so great in them, and she is also fantastic in this movie. Like needless to say. So as I mentioned before, an A24 production, a Benny Safdie, directed film and produced film and written, I believe, as well. So it's going to be good. It's going to look good at the very least.
Yeah.
And I think that this movie really delivered on a lot of different things. But I would say that if I could right now say, one of the bigger outliers here, I think, is Dwayne Johnson. I think he did a really good job.
Yeah. I feel like that was the thing everyone was talking about, was the fact that, he's done a lot of movies. He's done a lot of the action movies, but like a real serious movie where it's like, and even though it is like, he didn't have to transform as much physically.
Right. Or his face.
But his face, they did a lot of prosthetic. They did a crap ton of, but like body, yeah. But he was
mic's not
part
on.
of his kind of like,
Yeah.
Mic's not on. Headphones aren't
It was
on.
me.
No gaming on Binge Buddies.
I'm not gaming.
You are gaming, dude.
You know.
But yeah, I mean, obviously his body fits the bill to begin with.
So he has that.
Right.
I think it's just kind of like the fact that he dug deep and tried to play this character for real. Because even seeing it from the trailer and seeing Emily Blunt's like just those lines,
right,
and those scenes that were shown, like it felt like the wrestler. It felt like It felt like what's the three brothers that wrestled Iron Claw?
Oh, an Iron Claw.
Like
the Von Braun brothers.
The Von
Braun brothers.
But that type of style.
Yeah.
And again, it's an A24 movie, and I believe
so was Iron Claw.
That was A24. So it has the look, it has the feel, it has the grit.
Right.
And I remember I saw a podcast with the director talking about how like that UFC scene, the UFC 1 or whatever, or not, was it UFC 1?
No, it was he was in UFC 8 or something, I think.
So whatever it was, they actually have like all that audio is real audio.
I think what they were referring to though was one of the opening scene fight
Yeah.
When he's in, it's not the UFC yet. It's like
It's
one
the
of
Pride
the,
or something.
exactly. Yeah. Dude, it was actually really cool they did, because they did have that the real audio from the commentary was underneath what they shot, and they shot it like it was vintage too. So it looked like it was the real fight.
Yeah.
They had the announcers, but it was The Rock, which was sick. And I do agree. This was, like he said too, like he is trying to get bigger roles. He even, kind of alluded to the fact that yes, like a lot of his roles are not necessarily serious. Nor are they necessarily, I guess, demanding from what he can offer as an actor.
Acting-wise,
actor, exactly. So, this was definitely, I think, a good springboard.
And I think the Batista route, it's the Batista route, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Batista did the same thing. The dude's like looking slimmed down, and he can actually like now play these different characters, and you don't believe that he's just like the wrestler that's acting. So it's
look up his next role. He's because everyone was worried why he was losing weight.
Batista?
No, The Rock.
The Rock.
But he's playing like a 70-year-old.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting because I think he can definitely pull off some serious roles. And I haven't seen this one, but once you guys get into it and let us know. But you already said that he did a good job in it, which is
I think that was huge.
It's huge.
I really do think he was a big part of the movie. The casting of him and Emily Blunt really like stole the show for me.
I mean, dude, I think the last thing I saw him in was fucking the last Fast and the Furious. Or no, it was Hobbs and Him, and it was the worst fucking movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's the name of the movie, Hobbs and Him.
Hobbs and Him.
Hobbs and Him, dude. It would have been better if it was called that.
Probably would have been, yeah.
I think Red Notice, or maybe Black Adam maybe was the last movie I saw him in.
Black Adam too. I forgot about that.
So
like
bad,
you can see. I mean, he has kind of put in the work to get to like a place where he can do these roles.
Oh yeah.
Because even like Black Adam was pretty serious compared to like all the other shit he's doing, like fucking Rampage.
Right.
Like
fuck that, dude.
The book, the game,
Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Jumanji too. Yeah. Again, those are those comedies that fucking all of a sudden were coming out in like just bagfuls, dude. Every other week there was one of those ridiculous movies.
No, yeah, you're totally right. Which again, I think that's why
we even go back to our archives of all our binge buddies in the
back. Yeah, literally. We could probably
find
about it.
All of them.
But no, I like it. I like him. I like what he did. I look forward to his next few roles.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna want to bring in Joey on this one because I know he didn't like the movie, but we're gonna get to that in a second too. But what do you think of The Rock? Because you've seen The Rock in other movies, like you know what it's like. So like this Rock performance, what do you think?
I thought it was good. Like it definitely was not what you're used to for like the kind of roles that he plays. So it was good. And they like it's I felt like a lot of the movie it looked like it was shot practical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there might have been some times where maybe they like CGI like fixed some makeup stuff or like you know what I mean, but it felt like whatever they were doing like CGI wise was like very minor. Like very, and I know that
or it might just be that good,
right? That's what I mean. Yeah, because it's like a lot of times it's like there's no such thing as like no CGI, right? In big movies like that. So yeah,
exactly.
But yeah, no, it was good. I really thought he did a great job.
It was believable.
Very believable.
That's a good way to put it, because that's usually the problem that we have with some of these things. It's like it's just not believable. Like when you saw Iron Claw and you're like, at first I was like, there's no way that Zac Efron can do this. This doesn't make sense. I can't pitch him. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, you can do this. So the story gets a little bit more believable, and you're like, oh, I can follow this a little bit better. I have a relationship now with the actors here and the way that they're presenting this. And that's why I think I like Emily Blunt so much too, is because every character is separate from a different
from another one.
That's not Sicario.
No, it's not,
Emma.
dude.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, that's how you know you're having those good actors. And that's when you put two actors that can do that. And I think The Rock has been, dude, he's been doing shit since like Walking Tall, whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, dude.
No, you know what I mean?
Scorpion King.
And it's insane that you say he went from wrestling, which he still kind of goes back and forth in and
has that
as
luxury.
An entertainer and everything. But like the fact that he's been at this for so long, I'm happy that he's gotten to this point, because like he's gotten shit on for a lot of movies.
Yeah,
they've been terrible. They've been
exactly.
Horrendous movies.
And I've been at the helm of some of that shit thrown.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for him as well, because if he like ruined this movie or just did not do good in the role, like I would be like, it's over for you. Like, I'm not going to see another one of your movies.
And there would be no seriousness behind his acting anymore. You'd be like, all right, he tried it, he failed.
Right.
keep with the gimmicks.
Exactly, dude.
You know,
and to go a little bit more into the movie now, I mean, I feel like they did a pretty good job in terms of telling this story. Again, like I guess maybe I don't know, maybe I was like the key audience they're looking for, someone who knows of Mark Kerr, but not really in depth about his story. Like I said, they opened up the movie with that fight, right, with the commentary,
fight,
and then they kind of went into where you hear a voiceover of definitely The Rock talk like, as Mark Kerr talking about this upcoming fight or whatever. And then he goes into this description of how it feels to win. You know, which is like again, like for someone like me, I guess, you know, who does watch a lot of sports, UFC, fighting, something like that. You know, obviously the mind of the fighters are such a huge aspect of the UFC, which makes it so interesting to me. You know,
100%.
like because it is, you know, just a crazy idea to do as a professional fighter. Like it's your profession. You do that every day. You fight, which is wild.
It's one of those things, and with like fighters now that have made so much money.
Yeah.
Like, why the hell am I going to go back and get like
right?
They talk about I see a lot of clips.
Yeah.
This. You're like Dana White said. He goes, dude, he has so much money. Why would you go back to get punched in the face?
Right.
Like, there's no need anymore. You did it
exactly.
So like that type of mentality too is crazy because there are some guys that either have the mentality of going back and fighting, and like that's their only life.
Yeah.
That's I feel like this guy was kind of like
Mark Kerr was like that, dude. The way again he described like winning in like professional fighting matches, like probably the best I've ever heard it described. Because he talks about the high in which he gets.
Yeah.
And it goes into like little things like, you know, first it's like he's playful. He sounds like this nice guy, charismatic, talking about this fight coming up. And then he's like talking about, you know, like oh, like no, I don't like hate anyone that I get in the ring with. But then, you know, it's like all of a sudden you know, that bell rings, you look in their eye, and you can tell right away like who's gonna like cower.
Yeah.
You know, and then he's like, you know, you may hit me, whatever, but I'm gonna hit you back. I'm gonna impose my will upon you. And he talks about that feeling, of like when you finally get that, like you knock someone down, you're on top of them, and you feel them give up.
Yeah, that's
and then you just start wailing on them, and you get that win. And there's no other high, like that.
That's what you're fighting.
That winning. And again, maybe this was just me, but I feel like that was so intentionally put at the beginning of the film, not only to like, you know, maybe
set you up almost.
Yeah, dude. Because I listened to that, I'm like, oh, dude, like this guy talking about the high. There's nothing else like it. Like this guy's definitely gonna get addicted to drugs. You know,
this guy's gonna do so much cocaine.
Right. Like I'm like, this is definitely gonna be like foreshadowing here.
Yeah.
Like this is what's like they're setting us up for what's gonna happen.
It's almost like the Arnold line. It's like having sex.
Yeah. Over and over.
Over and over. I love it.
I'm coming day and night.
I'm coming every time. I mean,
can you imagine? Can you imagine? I'm coming at the gym. I'm coming at home. It's like I'm coming all the time.
It's so funny, dude.
So good.
But it's, I mean, it is that kind of mentality. Like, it's a different mentality that people don't have.
My bad, it fell.
Like, oh my god, dude. No, but I just thought that was a really fascinating way to open up this film, and it really kind of drew me in a lot, dude.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was really strong, and then they hit, you know, fucking Dwayne the Rock Johnson, like, and then it's fight montage of him like starting off.
That's huge because I feel like there's a lot of movies these days that are like the slow build, build, and you're like waiting, and kind of like deters some people now.
Yeah,
but if you start like that, you're like, ooh, I'm in.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was in, dude. And then again, you kind of get into more of the story. You know, they introduce you to other characters, like I don't know why I'm forgetting his name. Mark. His buddy, dude. I know.
Mark
Coleman.
Mark Coleman. Yes, dude. Mark Coleman.
You weren't just eating the food.
Michael hates me.
No, it's just funny when I handed him the popcorn. I turned to Tony after like a second, and I was like, I made a mistake because he's a
Man, it's popcorn.
Josh B knows.
You just gotta take it.
Mike loves making fun of me.
No, I don't. I love you.
No.
A few comments here from Josh.
When
B.
I get
let's get the Josh B.
Josh B. says WWE in quotes final boss. I don't really know what what he means by that.
The Rock, dude.
But like final boss, like what is it from?
That's his like shtick.
Really?
Final boss.
And then he says, need to be old like me, Manny, and Kev to know. LOL.
Oh, wait. First boss.
Or just a WWE fan.
And then he's laughing at himself, and then he says Coleman to correct us. Mark Coleman, dude.
We're so not fast with the comments.
No, we're not, dude. We're not, which is fine. It's okay, dude. You know,
it's all right. You think?
Yeah, I do think it's all right.
I like it.
So again, the movie was set up quite nicely, and then some things I guess kind of bugged me a little bit.
Ooh, here we go.
But I mean, again, like for the most part, I think it was fine because again, you get introduced to Coleman, you get introduced to this guy who's just seems like this gentle giant. You know, they do kind of paint him as a gentleman outside of the ring.
He is.
Very and patient. Then an absolute animal inside the ring.
Yeah.
You know, like
those are the scariest.
The type of athlete who can just flip that switch. You know, that type of guy.
Yep.
And again, they set you up for this guy who seems to be perfect. You know, like talks well with the media, is very cordial, gets the job done in the ring. Clean, calm, cool, collected, and always winning. Winning, dude. The massive size, the grappling, the groundwork. Okay. So you get a real good feel, I think, at that point of Mark Hurd, dude. And then they do introduce Emily Blunt's character, who's interesting.
Yeah, who is she?
So she's his girlfriend, Dawn.
Okay.
And
one.
Yeah. You don't really know actually what happens to them like to this day where they are at together.
They got divorced in 06.
Yeah, that's what you assume because you said they were married for like 8 years or whatever.
Okay. I looked it up.
Had a kid, so you just kind of assumed like, oh, they get divorced. But she's been around. You know, it's not like she didn't just come into the movie. She's been around. They are together in this film. So by his fame hitting, they were already together.
That's cool.
And from off rip, she plays the supportive girlfriend.
Does everything for him.
Does everything around the house, manages ish, makes her shake that.
Makes the wrong milkshake.
Exactly. To open your mic. Does make the wrong milkshake. Skim milk. We switched to whole. Damn. Half banana. I said a banana and a half.
Oh.
But it's okay,
skim
dude.
milk, whole milk.
It's not paying
I
attention.
just
back to
said
whole-
that.
oh, sorry.
I just fucking said that.
My bad.
It's all right, dude. No gaming on the Binge Buddies. So we got fuck, dude. You totally ruined my train of thought, dude. There's like that scene in Step Brothers when he's telling the story, and then
We're talking about the girl,
and
Dawn.
then fuck, dude. Just totally, and then Dad's just like, God damn it, Dale.
So what about Dawn?
You're talking about Dawn.
Dawn.
They even do, and again, dude, again. I'm gonna say it again about a million times because it always happens again.
Do it again.
They set you up, dude. Because again, like they're good together. Like, oh, honey, babe, mwah, ooh, but then it's like the little things, like the skim milk, the banana and a half. What does he do? I'll make a new smoothie. Dumps it, makes a new one
Right in front of her.
and she's like, "What the fuck,
That's
man?"
A dick move.
But then he's all like, "Hey, babe, it's all right."
It's all about me.
And then she's like, "The cat's on the couch." And he's like, "Yo, no cat on the couch." And she's like, No, but it's okay. And he's like, "No, it's not." And then she's like, "No, it is." And then he's just like, "Hey, I appreciate you making the shake." But it's like you're like, and then during these scenes, they get the fucking string orchestra.
It's like
they got that underneath. So you're just like, it's just teeing you up for just domestic violence.
Oh.
But it doesn't happen.
No,
so again, like every one of those scenes, you're like, whoa.
God.
But and they
You just
even
left
like
with
it's like
blue balls.
literally it's like at any point where he just like, and his fist is like the size of her whole body. So it's just like, dude, like, oh my God.
You like to imagine that?
Do I like to imagine that? No, I don't like to imagine that. That's fucked up, dude. I hate when I imagine that.
Don't imagine it.
That was a joke. All right, dude. In any case, I think they did a good job with that.
Okay. And how's the look of the whole film? How's it look? It felt like it was, like you said, it looked very vintagey.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the year 2000.
Okay.
Like I do.
Nice.
Well, it's 90s, but yeah.
Actually, the film took place between 96 and 2000.
96 2000.
Yeah. So
tail end.
But like we only got like a little bit of 2000.
But no, it looked like that. It looked like that like Face Off feel. Like that, like the look of it to me.
Yes.
When I saw it, a little bit more like grainy,
mostly warm coloring, I would say.
That's
I guess maybe you would say high contrast, like the blacks were black.
Yeah.
Sort of deals.
The A24 look.
Exactly, the A24 look.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty good, dude. And then again, like it's kind of cutting back and forth. At this point, I'm trying to remember now. They introduce the girlfriend, the fight, and then they do, or maybe before this, they cut to him leaving Japan back in America, and it's, "Hey, Doc, can I get anything strong? Can I get anything strong?
Get some more, man?
You got any crack? You know, like,
needs some
so they're
speed.
already building up the opioid addiction. And you're not really sure where the girlfriend stands or anyone else really stands. It seems like it's on the early stages, being hidden. And no one's, like, oh, dude, it's like you're a classic. Hey, man,
Yeah,
he's got some bumps and bruises. He's in a lot of pain. Give him the fucking needle.
Yeah, give him the pills.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think now. At this point, I think we're building up towards his first big fight, right? So he's training Ronnie Coleman. Not Ron Coleman. Woo!
Yeah, he
Like,
comes
oh my gosh. All right. Mark Coleman, is kind of like he plays this. I think a good job, honestly. I think he does a good job here. But he's like his buddy in Mark Kerr's corner, but he's also a fighter. So he is still competing.
So
they went to high school together, wrestled in college. Sorry, not high school, college. Colegio. So that was dope. Respect for each other, good vibes, good friend. Honestly, probably one of the best friends I've ever seen in my life, dude. Seeing between these two guys. But in any case, gearing up for the big fight. He's in his corner, right? And then, dude, again, like they do a good job in creating this fucking tension, dude. Where it's like they're working out together, and the girlfriend shows up, and it's like, oh, and then of course, like Mark Coleman's like, oh, like I gotta go, like take a break for like 5-10 minutes, and they get into the argument, dude. It's like biggest fight of my life. What are you doing? Screaming, whatever. You're selfish. You don't think about me. Classic, like just badgering.
We're at that point finally.
Exactly, dude. And he goes up to this fight, dude. And it's like, dude, you fucking kidding me? This is my fucking fight. Like, what are we doing here, dude? And they actually do a good job, I think, in showcasing like the Japanese media during this time.
Interesting.
Pretty fucking pressing, actually. Like resilient.
Well, yeah, no, the Japanese media has always been that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and especially with the pride fighting, because they brought in a lot of people from the United States.
Yeah,
it's like the only place you could fight.
Exactly, dude.
Rampage Jackson is one of those guys that was like dominating that fucking era.
And there's a scene before his big fight. Hey, like, you never lost before.
Yeah.
How do you think you're gonna feel if you lose tonight?
Yeah, that direct is.
And then he's like, I don't really have an answer for that. I never lost before. But if you had to say, how would you feel? And of course, he goes out there and he fucking loses, dude.
And then he has to
Gets his shit rung by this Russian Ukrainian guy. The rules were changed. No high to low knee, back of the head thing. He does it. Knocked out. He complains to the commish. Breakdown. Blaming the girlfriend, kind of a little bit, sort of.
Fucking milk, man.
What?
Alluding to her.
To that. And then it's just straight up. They're back in America, kind of somewhat making up. And then he gets up. Hey, babe, stay in bed, babe. What? It's okay. I'm gonna go. Whatever. And he is fucking opioid out on the couch, dude.
He's in full on opioids.
And I will say, dude, I don't know if Dwayne Johnson has first-hand experience with all the opioids, but he does a good job in playing an opioided guy,
I'm actually very intrigued by that, too. He might have probably had some.
At the very least, has come in contact, with opioids. And WWE.
I mean, dude, everybody.
Especially through it early. Especially when he was the final boss, right, Josh?
Oh, Josh is saying some stuff in the comments, too. You want to read them?
Fedor Imienko.
Oh, read up above. He said, Pride was awesome. Oh, man, I can't wait to watch this movie.
Yeah, dude, you got to fucking see it, dude.
Yeah.
The Russian question mark? Yeah,
Igor.
Russian.
Igor.
It was Igor something?
Igor something, yeah.
Oh, let's go Smashing Machine cast.
By
the way, this film, $50 million budget. So just keep that effort. For A24. Well, for A24,
for A24 it's high, but still, that's 50 mil for that. How many days did they shoot?
Usyk.
How many days and where did they shoot? Was it all on
I can find out for you in a second.
Those screens,
but I'm just looking at
the oh my god, what are they called? The LED screens.
The fucking
not the LED screens. Yeah, the LED screens.
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Whatever the hell it is. Because you kind of have to do that when you're trying to get these looks and these old school movies.
What do you mean when you like shoot against the LCD screen?
Yeah, LCD.
Okay.
Thank you. I said LED, right? Yeah, the LCD.
LED.
The new ones that they do. I mean, I just saw behind the scenes of it was like a podcast with Matthew McConaughey.
Igor Vovchanchich.
Vovchanchich.
That's the guy, Josh
nice.
B. All right.
Joshy.
Sounds good, Josh. Josh, your boy. What were you saying, Manny? I'm sorry. You're watching what?
No, I was saying I was watching. I saw behind the scenes. No. And they were shooting the whole interview, the whole podcast on it, and it looks like they're outside in like the middle of the like San Francisco, the redwood trees and stuff like
right.
But they're in this building. It's just all the screens behind them. A lot of these movies are just it's cheaper to shoot it that way.
Let's
than going
see
on location.
Where was it shot?
Yeah. Where was it shot? How was it shot? What cameras did they use? I need to know these things.
You fucking blow me first, all right? The movie was shot in multiple places. Okay. 1, Albuquerque, New Mexico. He was based in Arizona, just so you know.
Interesting.
Number 2, Tokyo, Japan.
Oh, they actually shot in Tokyo.
Beautiful. Pride, excuse me.
Pride.
And then Vancouver, Canada.
Because it probably mimics something.
Yeah, mimic this dick. And then actually no one else commented.
No one.
So in any case, lost the Russian, spiraling, wakes up with the babe, blunt Emily, high on opioids on the couch, dude. And this was a sick scene, dude. Because again, I think it really opened up to what type of person, some of the flaws that Mark Kerr had. You know, like going like why he wants to fight, why he feels the need to win fights.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it went about it in a pretty subtle way, I guess. You know, it wasn't so in your face.
They didn't like sit on it either.
They didn't, like, no, yeah, they didn't
throw it down your throat.
They did not try to throw it down your throat. So he's fucked up, opioids on the couch, and again, all this unravels in this one scene, and it always happens with Emily. Like that relationship was such a huge part, I think, of this film, and that era for Mark Kerr. So Emily Blunt wakes up, and she's like, you know, the classic, like you try to like bring it, oh, like your eyes, like like, you know, like when you get caught like being high or something.
Yeah. You need to.
Why are you looking?
What are you looking like that?
And she's just like, oh, she's like, this can't fucking happen anymore. And he's, but he's like, oh, babe, everything's all right, babe. And he's like,
it's me.
And he's fucking drooling and shit. Like, oh, dude. And she's like, this is it. She's like in the bathroom. I see your shit, the needles, you said you would stop, the whole nine of just really encompassing what it is, you know, to be a significant other of someone who's addicted to a drug.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, like they themselves come to the realization like that they don't have this in control. They're not able to stop. They need someone to help them. And she's just like, it's coming out now. And he gets fucking pissed, rips the door off the hinges and shit. And sits in the kitchen, and she's just like, you know, get some water or whatever, trying to like make some contact. And that's when The Rock kind of really breaks down, you know. You kind of grabs her again, you know, you're kind of thinking like urge of punch her in the face.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. Grabs her, pull her aside, and they're fucking crying. And he's like, just like treat me like a man.
She's like, you know, yeah, I'm a man. You're my big, strong man.
Right, exactly. So this is, again, opening up to like, this guy needs validation, right? Yeah. As so many people need. Even though this guy is fucking jacked and ripping people to shreds in the ring, one loss, torched his self-confidence. Every inkling of self-conscious behavior just poured out at that point. And he was at fucking zero, dude, you know? So again, I just thought it was really interesting, you know, to get into the mind and not for nothing, what this guy went through at this point, which is crazy. I'm gonna stop right here, I think, at this point in the plot. Because I know Josh is maybe listening still. And I kind of want to, even if I know the whole story, but I don't know. But at this point, like I want to get like someone else's opinion. Like, I feel like I'm fucking jerking myself off.
Yeah, no, I thought it was good.
Oh, I didn't see it, so I can't say shit.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know what, dude?
Okay.
I thought it was good. I said that I didn't like they use like former UFC fighters as like roles.
Oh yeah.
And they were okay. Like
cameo roles, just
for not trained actors, they were good.
Yeah.
But you know, that'd be my one quarrel.
Okay.
What else? The story kept you engaged. I didn't fall asleep.
Nice. I feel like that's
and he's a very patient guy. Like, I mean, she's throwing crazy fits. Yeah. He broke the door one time though with his elbow, like right in half.
Just said that.
Oh, sorry. I was in the bathroom.
He's gone. It's okay. Off the hinges.
But keep going.
Emily was great. She did a great.
So great. Dude.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Why are you saying it like that? Like you're laughing.
Because the way you looked at me, so great.
So
great.
So great.
Joey, I'm curious to hear your take on how much you don't like it.
So up until this point, by the way, we're at the point of the opioid addiction. So Emily Blunt, the confrontation.
So what you say? We're like halfway through.
I would say we're close to halfway through. I will say this movie was under 2 hours, the runtime, I think, or 2 hours and 3 minutes.
That kind of makes sense, though.
It did feel longer than that.
Interesting.
But not
in a bad
if that
way?
makes sense in a bad way.
Yeah. I got you. Okay.
You know? But go ahead, Joey. Like, what do you got up until this point? Like, what have I said that you disagreed with?
Honestly, not much. I think it's more about do I think that this movie was good? Like, yeah. It's just like, what is on my mind now?
Yeah.
After watching it, not a lot about the movie. I don't know if that's just me, what I'm going through right now, or if it's just like, it really is just not my type of movie. Like these types of movies, I need like
sci-fi titties.
Just like you got to save the universe, or you got to freaking, you got to.
It's fine.
Sci-fi.
I don't know. I like action movies, and I know this says fighting, but I feel like.
This is the drama.
It was
drama.
not. The emphasis was not on like
no.
the combat.
This is like fighting. The Wrestler is what it is.
Yeah,
dude.
literally,
it's
like
about him.
Yeah. So that's what I was gonna ask you guys is the fact that this movie is set between 96 and 2000, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying like he's breaking down and stuff. Do they go into that? Do they go into like why he's this way?
No,
or is it
no,
just
they
like,
don't. They do not start off with early life.
So it doesn't matter.
Nothing.
So like you have
no. No.
So I feel you with the thing he was saying that like what happens after, like for like that movie, or like what's the one with the other wrestler, Fox,
the Fox and the Hound or whatever. Yeah, I know. No, I know what you're talking about.
I was just being
silly.
Foxy Hounds,
Foxcatcher.
Foxcatcher, yeah. But like
Steve
all
Carell.
those movies kind of came out, and it was like you saw the movie
right.
or the documentary first, and then you were like, boom. So like you got all the information. I feel like it would be pretty smart to do a small doc on him.
Yeah.
I
feel that could be coming
then
out.
You'd be
next.
like, that's what I feel like it might be.
One thing I didn't like was not that I didn't like it. I didn't need it was Mark a canon appearance at the end at the grocery store talking to himself as he's putting the groceries away. You notice that?
No, I did.
And I thought he was gonna like go feed the homeless or something. I
don't know. I mean,
and then at the end he turns to the camera and goes,
"Goodbye."
See you later, guys.
So in the end, it's just like you had told me.
So they were going a little bit around timing a little bit.
Yeah.
Just for in the beginning, to be honest.
But it's just that area, that era.
That era, yeah. And then they cut to August 2025, and it's actually him.
Yeah.
In a grocery store, they're filming him from a distance, whatever. I don't know. I mean, I thought it kind of fit weird. But again, I mean, they were covering just a specific part of his life.
Yeah.
I think it was good to see where he is now.
So that
like it wasn't like,
the reason it intrigues me is because like you watched like My Date with Marilyn, right?
Yes.
Is that the other one? And like, but you watch that already kind of knowing who Marilyn is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they came out with this specific on him without, like, if you don't know about Pride,
right?
You don't know about early UFC, you would have no idea who he is,
right?
So it's like, I feel like you end up with so many questions. Like you guys are talking about it, and I'm like, oh, but what about this? What about that? And in my head, I'm going, I gotta go research this guy and see what his actual story is,
right? And
then when I watch it, I can be like, oh shit, like that's awesome.
Yeah,
but like,
no, I understand that, but I mean, I think it is becoming more of a theme as well. Like the Bob Dylan movie, for example, right? That was such a specific part of his life.
Yeah, but again, Bob Dylan,
right?
If you're in the United States, you know, like that's.
I know all of his music. Do I know him?
But you know that he's that,
right? I do know
like,
what he is.
You know that there's like,
and again, I guess it depends on who your audience, like who their audience is. But I will say, like, again, this movie just over 2 hours, I think was well paced, told a good story.
Yeah.
Like if you start adding extra shit,
it's gonna
I think it'll get way worse.
Way worse.
That's why I don't really mind that. And again, like I don't really need to know much more.
Yeah,
like I know about his wrestling background. He was a classic D1 athlete in college.
Good guy.
Like that's exactly like prime specimen discipline. Like that's like they set him up as that. Yeah, maybe he had childhood home problems, or maybe he was into drugs then or something. Yeah. But I don't know. I kind of enjoy how some of these newer movies coming out are focused on a good chunk of years.
Yeah.
I'm like the Bruce Springsteen movies gonna be made about that. Even Oppenheimer itself, that didn't tell the story of Oppenheimer the entire.
Exactly.
It told him with the bomb,
Yep.
So I don't know. I kind of enjoy that because you can really get down to the nitty gritty. Like I said, in all these nuanced scenes of understanding like what the problem is.
Yeah. I just think in like a marketing standpoint, it's like, dude, you open up the world to the person, right?
You broad,
and then you get to go into all these specific, because then you jump in and you be like, if you know about him, and like even Johnny, like the Johnny Cash movie, Walk the Line, that was like a lot of time, and it was like from beginning to end.
Yeah, Ray was too, right?
Ray was too, and that there was a bunch of them that came out that way, and it was like, hey, let's try to tell everything,
right?
And it did feel very clunky, and you're like, oh, and it's like it's 2.5, 3 hour movie, and like each chunk they don't even have a way to transition to it. It just has to get like faded in, faded out.
Exactly.
But
so listen, I don't know. I mean, I feel like did it need to happen? I don't know. Would a documentary on him help out? I mean, I guess so.
Oh, I'm just intrigued by it.
I had a couple of questions really like when I left the theater, I really had a couple of questions. I didn't like feel the need to know what happened after 2000 necessarily with him.
Yeah.
Because again, as someone who I guess is, follow the UFC softly. Like I remember at the beginning of the UFC.
Yeah.
I remember Tito. Like I even
Liddell.
Yeah, exactly. Chuck Liddell. Like I remember like seeing those guys. The mustache dude whose name I forget right now. Damn, what's his name? Came out of the Japanese league too. He, doesn't matter. So I knew like he must have not really hit it big in the UFC.
Yeah, but I mean,
and then ended up saying he retired in 06, I think, or something like that. So 6 years, I guess, of the UFC, if that, right? So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I necessarily complain. I didn't find myself complaining about the timeline of the film. Honestly, at first when they were jumping around, I was hold your breath, a little upset, because I thought they were going to jump around a lot more, and they didn't. Thank God. Yeah. But that was just a necessity to introduce him, and then kind of jump to like, oh, all right, like opioids.
All right.
But then I guess at this point, we're in the film. Lost the opioids, goes to rehab. Yes, dude. Seems to be doing all right in rehab. If I didn't
20-something days.
Emily Blunt after their whole conversation. This is another great scene actually. This scene really fucking man. Because you're watching this scene of Mark Kerr, the fucking opioids in this beautiful home, clearly makes a lot of money, successful fighter, whatever, the girlfriend arguing, crying, drugs, and they cut away now. And they go to Mark Coleman's home.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, he's in a nice apartment with his wife, children.
You see the
he's
chaos,
fucking happy. You see the duality of what it could be like, right? In a UFC fighter's life. And you're like, oh man, he's like pretend fighting with his daughter. It's so cute, adorable. And then now the duality crosses. Okay, the phone rings. It's dawn. Fucking he OD'd on the floor. Couldn't wake him up. Paramedics. He's in the hospital. Get down here. Fly over. And again, friendship. He does first flight. Gets over there. Talks to him. And there's another good scene of Dwayne Johnson breaking down. At this point,
he was crying a couple times.
The second scene that he broke down after his first fight. That was pretty cool. That was like your classic, just fucking. He left by himself, walking shot over his head. Center frame, shoulders, filling up the whole fucking frame. Huge man.
This is enormous. Yes.
And it's just quietness. You hear every fucking creak of his footsteps. He's crying in the locker room. You hear that again here. Because Mark Coleman comes in and he's like, tell me what happened. And he starts to get into it. Doesn't mention anything about drugs. Just, oh yeah, just passed out. Like Dawn found me or whatever. And he's just like, hey man, like just
tell me.
It was it's not your fault moment, Hey, it's not your fault. Oh yeah, it's not your fault. And then it just breaks down. He's crying. And that's when he's like, okay, we're gonna go rehab. So he goes to rehab. gets out. In the meantime, Coleman fucking revitalizing his career. And again, like that was a cool transition because they cut to scenes of him being interviewed by the Japanese media, and that was what they were asking him.
Yeah.
Your buddy Mark Coleman. How do you feel about that? How do you feel? Like, what are you gonna do? You're not by his side. He's not by your side. How does that make you feel? What do you wish for? Whatever, dude. What?
How does it make you feel?
Yeah, exactly. How does it make you feel? How does your best friend being in fucking rehab make you feel right now?
And how he just,
yeah, dude.
how you're doing so much better.
Sometimes maybe at this point we're halfway through the movie.
Okay.
Because it's the come out, the come back, fucking leaves Arizona, goes to Hollywood, trains, cardio. They're changing the rules. They don't want the ground game. They want fucking knockouts. Practice your striking. They get tournament you're going in. There's gonna be fucking strikers and striking and strikers. So a dope little training montage, actually. Another good training montage.
Nice.
I would say there's quite a few good ones.
So up until then, we've had a few fights already, like visual wise. Like, have we seen some good?
Yeah, we've seen some good fights.
Have the fights been good? They've been pretty.
Yeah, again, opening fight was good.
True to
He fucking roped it, dude.
Nice.
The fight that he lost was good too. I will say one thing that was maybe a little bit nitpicky for me, but I feel like the sound effects were like not that great,
really,
in terms of the punching.
Okay.
And it's like, again, I understand, whatever. Maybe you're trying to do something new, do something different, but like a lot of the punches felt like they were. It just sounded like bone crunches. It didn't sound real.
I know, and it didn't look that real to me. Like Rocky fights look more real to me.
Interesting.
Like it was almost like you could tell that they were like
pulling the punch.
Yes.
And I will say it did seem like a lot of the punching scenes were like from behind the guy punching. So
like
it was a straight on. It was a straight on punch
to
make it be like,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I never had any complaints about that. There have been a couple cuts that I thought were odd in the editing, and Benny Safdie did edit the whole film. It said editing by Benny Safdie. But all the shots were filmed like handheld, super shaky, like that shit.
That real doc feel.
A lot of the film was that. It was shaky.
I mean, that's
shit, dude.
That's kind of the look for that budget.
Yeah, for that,
it's kind of the look that you're going to be getting at all times, because it's that raw feel, like you're there.
Exactly.
You want to be there. You're in the life.
I definitely felt like I was there in the life, dude. But so the comeback is real. Big tournament. He's sober now. And you start to see like a little bit, because now they go back into the relationship with Dawn, dude. And this is where, like, again, like in the beginning of the film, kind of feel for her a little bit, even though she's acting like a little bit like insecure, like annoying. Be like, this dude's definitely
he's complicated.
This dude is fucked up.
Like, I want to fix him.
Like, exactly.
She even said like him coming back from rehab. She had a lunch date with her girlfriend,
exactly.
And she was like, like, how's it going? She's like, honestly, it kind of sucks because like, well, he's like not the same person I know, and I'm not taking care of him. I want to take care of him, and
course,
and that's when you start to be like, oh, this girl is like maybe not that great of a person.
She's just crazy.
Because up until then you kind of felt bad for her a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like you're, UFC boyfriend.
You're dealing with this guy,
addicted, and fucking massive man. So which is
he
fine.
Break you.
But now it's like, oh, like now you sound like you are kind of selfish, maybe.
Yeah.
So, but he leaves, goes to Hollywood.
Adios.
No distractions, training. And I'm trying to remember now. I think she shows up
to LA.
To LA.
California. Yeah.
After the fucking, and this is where you're like, oh, this girl's not good for him.
She's playing games.
Because then all of a sudden he's like, yo, this trainer, I'm going back to Arizona. He's like, what are you doing? Like, next week, I'll train myself. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. And he's like, you sure this is what you want? And then it's like, you see in the background of the shot, she walks in and he goes, yeah, but like it's her.
Yeah.
Fucking,
he's
come
manipulating.
Home. Come home.
She's the puppet master.
So then he leaves and she's not happy, sober. They get into a fight before the big party.
Fucking hates it because he's sober.
Yeah, dude. It's kind of crazy. You think of some of the things
makes her sound even worse.
No, yeah, exactly. She's like, because they do a fight and she's like, you think you're fucking better than me because you're sober, and he's just like, what? Like what? Like, it's kind of funny
Why
because
are
he's
you
like,
saying this?
exactly. He's like kind of reacting like, logical male.
Yeah. I don't get.
And
what
she's
you're
just
saying.
like, yeah, she's like, oh, gosh, dude.
Every time you like said they fought about something, I'm like, that sounds rough.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds very rough, dude. But it sounds so fucking like that definitely did happen.
Yeah, 100%. 1,000,000%.
And it's like, I don't know. Then she kind of disappears for a while, right?
After they
right?
Well, she went to prison. Or like whatever, not prison, but they arrested her. Remember after the fight?
No, that was before that though. No,
before he goes back to Japan to fight.
Yeah.
Like, did she get charged with domestic violence?
She almost shot herself in the head.
No, yeah. So like they got into a real big
Yeah.
fight.
That was towards the end though, right?
That was at the end though.
No, because then he goes and fights, and that's when he loses, and he has all everyone in his head like in his head.
That was the end of the movie.
I thought that's where we were.
No, so this is the I'm trying to think now because I got me a little confused.
Well, now I feel like you're at like
'Cause
75% in at this point. If that's
She
what it is.
broke the bowl and left him. That was before that dinner party night.
That was
before then.
Okay.
Remember?
And then he wins the preliminary.
He wins the preliminary,
to
and
semis.
then she comes back.
Yes.
That
She with the
time,
bowl.
I was like, "Yo, where was she?"
Yeah, she was doing some sketchy shit.
You know, like she
Yeah.
showed up out of nowhere to the gym
Yeah.
with the bowl.
Yes.
And that scene was mad funny, dude.
With a bowl?
So, all right, so she a bowl packed of weed, baby. She's
Oh,
the best.
baby.
No.
No,
While he was in Japan, she was back home.
Very
Arigato.
expensive.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
He bought her a really nice bowl.
Joey's falling asleep.
Yeah, I can tell.
You guys are making me fall asleep.
Well, what the fuck, man?
Just get through the summary.
You can contribute if you want, dude. Like you're sitting there on your thumb, you know.
On my
Oh,
So
yeah.
in any case,
Do it,
dude, he gave her this bowl, and it just symbolizes love or whatever, dude. Very expensive, but then she threw it out on the ground, and
After he
that
said
was
you can't.
to represent that you fucking suck. But then she comes in again in the fucking workout, and that scene was great because it was your classic, like, yo, dude, like, because the coach played in this instance like your best friend, and your best friend knows that this bitch is crazy. She ain't good for you, right? But it's like the shot is of him, Dwayne Johnson, in front of her, getting the bowl, having the cute conversation, and you just see like in the background of the shot, it's the boy, and he's just like,
trainer,
"Are
the
you
old
fucking kidding me, dude?"
But no,
Like,
it's the classic Mickey.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need any girls. You need to stay focused.
You gotta stay focused.
right,
Yeah.
exactly, dude. And he falls right into that trap, and then that was when he leaves, and then it all goes to shit.
Downhill they go.
And then before the actual tournament is when they do the dinner party, the fight, and she does. He's like, dude, and you know what, dude? Like, she fucking deserved it at this point. Because even though like he was fucking being kind of a prick, that guy's going through a lot, dude. Fucking opium,
Sober 27 days.
sober,
Even though he's drinking beer.
trying to revitalize his career. Yeah, but I'm assuming that was non-alcoholic beer, right?
I would hope so.
I
Well,
would hope so,
well,
dude.
she alluded to like, oh, you're doing a great job. Let me call your sponsor. No.
Yeah,
No, you don't
right?
meddle in that.
That's what. Yeah, right. It's kind of odd, dude.
Nice cut there, Joe.
Finally for once.
No, he didn't do it.
He didn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what he
okay.
did.
I was gonna say, dude, he's fucking falling
He's
asleep.
got his hand on his.
Yeah, he got
job.
a hand on his fucking dick, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, they have this fight, dude, and like I was saying, she deserved it, and it definitely like I hope that in real life that this is what would happen
Mhm.
because she was like dressed real nice.
Yeah, she looked good.
You know, she looked great, dude.
Tony
And
was
she
into
must
it.
have felt like such a fucking idiot after the conversation because she did sound like a fucking moron.
She sounded stupid.
Because like even though like he was clearly also in the wrong a
About
little
how
bit,
he
but like I mean,
handled it. Like he could have
Yeah,
just
he-
been honest with her
he
from the
could've been-
yeah,
beginning.
it could have been.
Like,
so they're in
hey,
the fucking
I'm
kitchen,
doing
dude.
some shit.
They're in
I'm
the kitchen.
training. I just need to be alone
and-
for a couple days.
And they fucking set you up like this, dude. He's in the kitchen, fucking getting ready for the party. She comes out with a bowl of chips or whatever. Hey, fucking Mark called
And your trainer.
and your trainer.
What is,
What's that about?
he's like, I don't know. It's weird. They're probably
He
just
goes,
checking up on me.
like, I've been sober, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, really? Is it because you don't want me to have in Japan?
You,
was
you
cla-
answering? Were you
Like,
checking my
hand
answering
up,
machine?
fucking with the
Fine,
nail,
fine.
exactly, dude. And you're like, damn, this bitch is fucking crazy. And then she's like, yeah, I heard the answering machine, fucking. And he's like, oh, you can do my messages? And she's like, yeah,
I did.
I did. So now what? So like, it's the classic like the fucking like just women like do that where like they fucking know the answer, but they want to catch you in the lie first and then tell you the answer and then do the fucking whole Dane Cook skit.
Love it.
It was funny because he like
fucking
he's like walking and then all of a sudden he just hums his glass beer. Like it looks like he's gonna keep it chill, and then he just like
whips
fastball.
Crossbody, like
literally.
And again, this is where Emily Blunt like really goes hard in the paint. Because she's like, oh yeah, you want to fucking hit me?
Yeah.
You want to go?
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, dude. And again, like, is he gonna hit her?
I feel like we've seen that scene.
That's the classic.
That's the classic scene. It's like, you gonna hit me?
Are you gonna fucking hit her?
He would punch her. If he hit her, she'd go through the wall.
Dude, and just like the amount that he has been like provoked. I can only
imagine.
Like so much provoking.
The name of the movie is Smash Machine.
Yeah,
she would go through the wall.
Yeah,
yes,
no,
we know this.
And then she fucking is like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
And she goes,
"Go fuck yourself,
go
Mark.
Fuck yourself, Mark." And then she fucking goes in the bedroom and gets the gun. But again, you know what, dude? Part of me
look at this joy.
Like,
yeah,
he wanted this scene was fucking sick, dude. Because like part of me was like, and maybe this is the way they filmed, but she definitely like could have shot herself.
Yeah.
Like she definitely like it was like one of those he was like, Dawn, no, you know, like she definitely like had a moment of like where she could have, and she didn't.
Yeah.
So in the back, I was like, do you think she was just like
and
doing
she
it?
Ran in the bathroom, closed the door, looking for pills.
Looking for pills.
He fucking like that's gonna stop him. He broke a door with his elbow.
Here's Johnny.
He just
boom. Yeah, dude. And she's breaking down again. Great scene because like he grabs her, hold on to her, and she's breaking down.
Not letting go.
I fucking hate you.
I'm not letting go.
And he's like, yeah, I'm not letting you go. Which is again, it was good scene by both of them. Dude, that was a big climax for me.
Love it.
Yeah,
he climaxed.
He did climax.
He climaxed.
Yeah, dude. So that was sick. And then he goes on to the tournament. And again, almost like a whole other storyline now. You know, Coleman, Kerr, that was the two best friends.
They could match up.
They could match up in the finals. He does end up going on to lose in the semis.
See, like it's funny because you say all these things, and like I find so many movies that have that exactly. Like that's the
right. Yeah, exactly.
Warriors, the same thing. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, they're brothers. They're gonna find it at the end.
So that's why I think that this story works so well because again, maybe the story has been very dramatized and Hollywoodized, whatever you want to say. But again, every scene I'm like, damn, dude. Like I can't believe
hasn't been much
he went through this. Yeah. Like, damn, I can't believe he actually went through it and came out better. I can't believe he just fucking saved his girlfriend from killing herself, dude. And then it's like, damn, I can't believe like he's doing it. He's coming back, He does eventually lose.
He could have won though, but he was in his head.
Again, yeah, the fucking that's how they alluded to, like, because he was down on the ground and he's just thinking about the girl, the fighting, the drugs, dude.
No bueno.
Which was pretty crazy, dude.
And then if she was there, he would have won.
Yeah, probably, dude. She didn't go.
He couldn't yell Adrian
because she was in, she was in the fucking rehab clinic, dude.
Rehabbing.
So and then that was basically like I said, Brian. Fucking Michael said the rest of the film at the end. You saw
where he
real,
it's
which I
in the grocery store.
I don't think it's bad.
Well, why?
Why
they shouldn't have had him look at the camera and be like,
I
see
think
you later.
That he did that on his own. That's how he like. They didn't tell him to do that. No fucking way.
No way.
No fucking way. They
bro.
told him
Your
to do
boy
that,
told him to do that.
My boy Benny Safdie.
Yeah,
I wish he was my boy.
The
Safter man.
He definitely was like, yeah. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna like go to your truck. You're gonna talk to yourself the whole time.
Definitely not, dude.
And
There's no fucking way.
When you get to your truck, you turn left, look dead into the camera, and say, "See you later, guys.
See you later, alligator."
Drive out.
But I really enjoyed the film. If you couldn't tell from the breakdown, the acting was phenomenal. There was a couple things in the script I didn't like, but minimal stuff. A couple cuts I didn't like, minimal stuff. The story was good.
I heard you say a lot worse.
Yeah, dude.
A lot worse.
The crying scenes were interesting for Dwayne Johnson. I noticed in both scenes, he just kind of put his face in his hands, So you didn't really see him crying necessarily.
Yeah.
But I would also think that that's probably what he did in real life, Mark Kerr, because he doesn't want to be seen crying because he's a macho man.
It's a psychological thing.
Dude, there was this funny ass scene with her. Like it was right after him being sober. Him and Emily Blunt were out at some carnival, and like they were at like a demolition derby, dude.
Oh yeah.
And like he was getting pissed that she was cheering for the guy who was like fucking ramming this other dude. And it just like for me, it felt like
What show was this?
Demolition Derby.
Got it.
And for me, it felt like that he was getting angry at her.
No, I wasn't getting that
because she was getting really uncomfortable.
Because it was PTSD of getting smashed. The guy was trapped, getting
Really?
hit constantly back, and that's how he lost.
See, I didn't take it that way.
Getting hit in the head.
I didn't take it that way.
Constantly.
I took it as like.
Mad. Joe, what'd you think? He's just,
of that scene.
Sorry, I caught him.
Is he napping over there, Joe?
No, I'm not. I wasn't napping. I'm completely honest. I'm just relaxing. I'm resting my eyes, as they say.
So yeah, you were your eyes closed.
No,
what did you think? Did you take it as he was getting mad at her during that Derby scene?
No, like what
I said, right?
He was because it was like he was sympathizing with the guy.
Yes,
who was getting hit. So maybe a little bit of Tony's point of like he was getting
because he kept looking at it.
Yeah, I think because he was getting a little bit like in his mind he's like, please just like stop. You know what I mean? He got
her talking
like overstimulated.
Just like curb your enthusiasm, like. In his mind right there, he was thinking about other stuff. He was relating to that moment when he got messed up. And I could tell that it was definitely like frustrated isn't even the right word because it was like, obviously like she wasn't doing anything wrong. It was just like
this nag.
Yeah, she was just cheering.
She was just cheering, but he was kind of just like, yeah, like it'd be cool. I could tell in his head, he'd be like, it'd be awesome if you just like stopped making noise.
Yeah. Well, so he's overstimulated.
Great if I could just backhand you right now. It'd be great.
Yeah, literally.
It'd be awesome.
All right, if your comments, Joe.
Josh B, what is he saying here?
Strikers, I think.
Strikers and striking and strikers. Oh my, LOL. Only Joey. I'm not falling asleep. Laughing. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we got for
so
comments.
it was an okay movie.
I would say it was more than an okay movie. I'd give this movie.
Give me a number here.
8.1.
Ooh,
I was gonna say 8.
Look at you. About you, buddy.
Joey.
Oh, me?
Joey.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fuck, dude.
At least talk. Like, what did you not like about the film? Because you said
nothing I say. Yeah, nothing I like have to say is really fair, and I realize that.
It's because you just don't like that type.
It's just not. It's just not my type of movie.
Oh, I feel that.
I mean, like, if you want me to tell you what's on my mind, I will, but it's not going to be about the movie. You know what I mean? It's like it's going to be more about like movies in general and just kind of like how I feel about current trends in movies and stuff. And it's like, so it's like, do you want to talk about the movie or do you want me to just go on a rant about
does one relate to the other though?
I mean, I just like watching this movie is what made me like think about all this stuff. So
that's what I mean. Like, what is it in the movie that you didn't like though? Like, what trend?
Well, I mean, a couple things from what you guys were saying. If I kind of just like start from the beginning here, like with like I do think that the movie was oddly paced.
Interesting.
Okay.
Like I wish it was more about the actual fighting, or like how about this? I wish it was actually about something because I feel like I'm kind of like on the opposite side here, where you guys like you like that it was just about this one period in time, but I feel like I'm like. It just I didn't feel like the pieces of the puzzle like fit together well as like a good story. That might have been like what happened to him those years of his life, but it's like, and this is no offense to him, like he actually seemed like a really relatable guy, even from the points where you guys were saying like, oh, you can see the flaws in him. The whole time I was like, this bitch needs to shut the fuck up. The whole fucking time from the beginning, I was like, I hate her. She's got it. She's a problem. She needs to get out. He would have been fine. None of this bullshit would have happened to him. Maybe a little bit, but like for the most part, what got him
opioid addiction.
What got him in a really weird headspace for that fight where he lost was the fucking bitch. Like, why would you like if you like actually genuinely love someone and they're like a fighter? Like, you should understand that like there's some amount of like, yo, you need to tap into a like primal killer headspace in order to succeed with what you're about to do, and then to have that be interrupted by like a nagging girlfriend, it just like it almost like it like it's like laser beaming, like just reducing your testosterone. And it's
funny
like,
because he used laser beaming as a reference. Remember?
I know,
Flashlight.
I know. But it's like I'm not
which
trying
is
to
a great analogy.
Yeah.
The point is that it's like
Joey didn't have that though.
There was a lot of things throughout this movie where I felt like I was like, what is this movie actually about? Like, it would have been cool if it was like they made the movie about his journey of recovery like over those
27 days.
Yeah, or be like instead of it being like about that specifically,
or leading up, how did he get addicted?
It's like, all right, his like he started off strong and then he fell and then he rose again. It's like I feel like they didn't get to they didn't actually like tell that story of like a comeback. And again, like that could have been that's probably like the point. They weren't trying to do that kind of movie of like a comeback story.
Did you feel, because like you didn't know his story right before this movie?
No.
Did you feel like he was gonna win in the end?
I felt like it could have gone either way. I felt like I could definitely, I got the feeling throughout the movie that I was like, look, this is just like, again, don't take this the wrong way. It's not a good story, but it's not trying to be. It's just trying to tell the events of this guy's life, which like life is weird, right? Like in writing, they tell you never just be like, okay, this happens and then this happens, and then you want to have it like causality and different things. Be like, oh, this happens, but then this goes wrong, and this,
I think that's what I was trying to get to when I was trying to be like, is there more to like this just one piece? Because in the end, when I'm hearing you guys talk about it, I'm like, there's really no beginning because you're already into it, but there's also no like resolve. Especially because you guys say he loses at the end, like you're just down, and then you're down again, and then the movie's over. Like that's how it feels when you guys explain.
So the way they wrap up this movie is that it makes it feel like this movie was trying to tell this guy's story from the get go, but as you can say, a theme or an idea behind this film is to shed light on some of the pioneers of the UFC, right, and what they went through. Exactly. Like how these guys, Mark Coleman, Mark Kerr, are guys who are not even really known, like a household name.
Exactly.
And yet there are UFC fighters out there making millions and millions of dollars because of them. And again, I think that really kind of came in full circle and really wrapped up towards the end, because the last few shots were all cutting between Mark Kerr, who was losing, taking a shower, dealing with that loss, how he reacted to it, which was awesome. And then Mark Coleman, who had the belt, $200,000, the check, the celebrating. And it was really interesting because they both ended up being alone in their respective rooms. Mark Coleman with the title belt and the money check, and then Kerr was in the showers, just like laughing. But and cut to like the words, like like these two guys are pioneers in UFC or whatever, the whole thing. So
that's interesting.
I feel like that was maybe a thought behind telling the story. Why were we telling the story? Is because of that.
Okay.
So we want to shed light on that. And again, like you think about the two complete opposites that these two people were.
Well, you know what I think too, though, is the fact that it triggered you so much, and that like you hate the fact that the story, like, because I agree with you, it's like it's the same fucking story. It's like the guy or the girl wants to get to one spot, and someone is holding them back that they love or say they love or blah blah blah, and you kind of sit there going like, all right, like, is there something different?
Right.
Like the only difference is that this guy's a UFC fighter and he's not a musician.
Exactly.
Right now, sorry, no, I'll let you finish.
No, please.
That's kind of the thing, is that I felt like it didn't really like. I just felt like it didn't really, or it could have. I felt like it could have told some of like his life story better. Like I feel like what they decided to focus on was definitely like it seemed like a time in his life where there was a lot of turmoil. And it was more about just him dealing with it. But at the same time, it's weird, dude, because it's like this is a fucking UFC fighter, super stoic. Like, so he's not like sitting in his room like monologuing about his feelings. It's just shots. It's just shots of this guy walking around his house doing normal stuff with maybe like it's like I agree with Tony that there was this. Sometimes it was the music, but it felt like it was building tension, whether it was like domestic violence anticipating or whatever. Like it felt like there was some of that, and it just like it just felt like, why are you doing this?
And just no release at the end. Literally, like, there's nothing that's giving you that.
And I just want to make sure that this is framed in the sense of like, this movie definitely isn't bad. I just like and it's like probably really fucking cool for that guy, for Mark Kerr, to have a movie made about him, even though it's like he's not really the star of that of like what you saw here. It's Mark Coleman who's the star, You know what I mean? It's like his fucking victory story, and it's like you're seeing it from the perspective
older
of a
fighter.
Yeah,
2 fights he lost in a row.
Yeah.
If he loses this, he's probably out.
So,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Family man,
Yeah.
fighting for his wife and kids.
Yeah, no, it definitely felt like it was just like a weird, to me at least, it just felt like it didn't really quite know what kind of story it wanted to tell. And in that it did it felt like it felt neutral. Like it did feel a little bit like a fly on the wall. But at the same time, it like didn't it like you, Tony, you threw out the word like nitty gritty. And I feel like that's one thing that this movie, like, I feel like it didn't do a lot of, because it's literally like he's checking. I remember like the way that they cut it. It's like he's throwing out all of his opioids, and then it cuts to him with his suitcase leaving rehab. So like they didn't literally tell you, they told you nothing about his recovery story. Just that it got to a point where he OD'd and his, he was kind of forced to do something about it, and he did it and he got clean. And then there's another scene later where when he's training with the older guy, and it's like something happens to his arm or something, he has a lot of pain. And
he just like, had him on him,
but like I guess because he had some in that old gym or something. I guess that was the intention. But then it's like he ends up like he gives some to his trainer to like relieve the pain, and then he like throws the rest of it out. And it's like, it's cool. I thought that it was gonna be like, oh, is he gonna relapse? You know what I mean? Like I just didn't. It's one of those things where it's like that specifically, like that moment of like his trainer like having like that weird pain, and then he needed to give him the opioids. It's like again, like no offense to him personally, like maybe that was a really crazy moment for him in his life, but like it did not feel like it was telling any story. Like in the context of the rest of the movie, it felt like it was just like, again, like, oh, this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened. So I don't know. I mean, I definitely feel like the girlfriend was very naggy the whole movie. I feel like even from the very beginning, I was like, this woman does not understand that like you need to give a man space, especially in this kind of environment where it's like, even if it's not fighting, but you're going in for like competition. It's like dog eat dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta know that like once you go out there, it's like nobody fucking cares about, nobody's gonna go easy on you. Everyone's giving it their all, and it's like everything's on the line. Like losing fucking sucks. You know what I mean? And it's like
it hurts. In this sport
specifically. So like it just that from the very beginning made me be like, oh dude, like there was this, like it was almost kind of alluding to like, is he gonna hit her? I kept like kind of asking that, but like as the movie went on, I will say this, like I definitely admire Mark Kerr. I think The Rock did a great job. I think so too. Kind of how he acted. I remember when his girlfriend was freaking out, and he called his sponsor because he's like, I need help. He was doing. I was like, dude, I can relate to this guy. He just wants peace, and his woman is just bringing all the chaos and all the drama, and this guy literally just wants like solace and peace and just like So I could relate even like the whole time, and even the stuff where he's like going through the, the like. Where there, like the one scene that you do see you talk about was where Mark Coleman comes into the hospital to see him, and kind of tells him like, dude, you need to stop. He's just, he's trying to, Mark Kerr's like beating around the bush a little bit about what happened. And then Mark Coleman just stops him and is like, you need to stop. That's when he starts crying and stuff like that. So you do see a little bit of that, but it's like, I definitely like can relate to like, I mean, even though I've never been like addicted to anything, I didn't really relate to like, Tone. Oh wait, hold on. I have a good one here.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. What is it? I wonder.
Hentai, big tits, Asian, POV, gangbang, big ass, massage, public.
That's why I queued up, dude. Yep. Dude.
I miss him so much.
I know, me too,
dude. 25th.
New 25th, dude.
Nice,
yeah. Oh
right,
wow. Yeah. Man's not gonna be here.
We just need an hour of your time.
I'll try to be here.
We're all
bring
do
the kids
special together.
October.
We're in
So
October.
hold on.
Your porn addiction.
So I've never been addicted to anything. So it's like it's in that sense I can't relate, but I can relate to just like, he's not perfect. Like, he even though he's like seemingly like in great health and like he seems like he's got his life together. He functions well as an adult. Like he does everything he's supposed to do. He's just like addicted to stuff because he's like dealing with
mad
shit.
pain.
You know? Yeah, he's trying to not think about shit. I can definitely relate to that. Like smoking weed to just like be like, all right, I don't want to fucking think about what's going on in my life right now, or like getting a bottle of Jack and
Jerking off.
jacking off. No. I'm just you made me think of is like there's that night that I got super drunk when I was man in the fire pit.
Yeah.
And I just want to bring up that Mike ruined our fire pit.
Yeah, definitely. With my car, no less, too. With my car.
I backed into it.
No, he didn't back into it, dude. He backed up past it, but it started turning
over it
and did the old bang.
Oh,
you know, like it
nice.
was like one of the with the side.
Nice.
But I got a better one in the dock. So
You got me
In the
better
dock? Mike has a dock.
It's a duck.
in the dock, dude. It's at the dock.
So what's your score on it then?
I don't know. I hate like linear scoring systems, but like just to like I don't know, just I guess like a
How about excellent, average?
Like what do you mean linear scoring systems? Like
a
define
1 through 10, like a
linear.
one-dimensional scoring system.
Like, what's a 2-dimensional one?
Where you rate it in multiple different aspects and you let other people decide based off different
So what if
aspects
you
they
did that in
like.
your head and then took the average of those of those?
I'm not gonna do that. I can't
Tony's
do that.
always got the answer.
Like
Where's-
that's what a
we need the
general score would
median.
be.
We need the
dude.
median
Yeah,
of it
exactly.
right
An
now.
average score. Like that's how you
Yeah,
would
I
do
know,
that,
but
right?
Would you like that? You like the El Presidente given the number system?
See,
El
the fact
Presidente.
that you refer to the El Pres, like he's the fucking king of scoring everything in the world. Like, are you fucking
We
kidding
talking
me?
about
dude?
pizza, man?
Like he
But-
started scoring systems 1 through 10.
But you like that?
like 1 through 10 has been fucking 1 through 10 my entire fucking life.
Yeah, but he uses
El
but
Pres.
he uses decimals.
He can suck my ass decimals, dude. And everyone uses the Dewey Decimal. It's not Dave Portnoy system. It's the
Sounds
Dewey
like,
Decimal system.
What's his name's uncle? Right?
Don
Yeah.
Decimals. Decimals.
So what's
all
your
right,
median score?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know,
Average.
man.
Average.
All right. How about this? Would you recommend someone to go see it?
if you're into that,
Only if you're into that.
like
okay.
if you like these like lifestyle like drama kind of like things, it's like almost
Isn't like anything.
It's kind of
I
reminds me
like
of
the
scene-
Battle of
Dude,
Valhalla.
It reminds me of the scene in the movie actually where Mark Hurd was to get ready to fight, train, excuse me, with his old trainer, and he's like, "Are you ready?" He goes, "Yeah, I think so." It's a yes or no question, Mark.
But it's not. But it's not.
Because here's the thing is like if I don't feel like it's fair for me to give it a score that like I like in terms of how much I enjoyed it.
But that's
That-
the whole point. That's what I'm asking you. How much
But
did
that-
you
but that-
enjoy it?
Yeah, but that's not. I feel like no one should care about that. It's
no,
like
no one
it's-
cares about four dudes talking about this either way.
Yeah, I guess like it's like in terms of like the quality of the movie, it was good. Like it was good, but like I personally just didn't enjoy a lot of it just because I thought it was.
Yeah.
I'm not super big into UFC. You know what I mean? I didn't know who this guy was.
Yeah.
And
And it wasn't a story that compelled you to be like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm down with this.
I have a mad respect for him
yeah.
and what he went through and
But
everything.
It's just not your style.
It's
I
just
feel
yeah,
you.
yeah. Like yeah, it's just not my
I
style.
got you.
So I guess like from like a if you're the kind of person who just likes all movies, no matter what,
Yeah.
then I would say in that if I like was that person, it'd be like okay, 7 out of 10. But if I'm me, I'm like if I'm just saying how much I enjoyed it,
2, 3. or
yeah,
whatever,
like a 2 or like 3 is definitely generous.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense though. There's gonna be people like you that aren't gonna fucking like this movie.
Yeah. But it has
And it's-
nothing to do with it. Like it's not because it's bad. Like
Yeah.
it's not a bad movie. I just didn't like it.
It was your fault.
It's my fault.
Mm.
And it's
So,
their fault if they listen
yeah,
to you.
yeah. But now Tony's upset. I can tell Tony hates that I like get into this like whole thing of like it's not bad, but I just didn't like it. And Tony's like, but you're wrong for not thinking like I do. That's what Tony says.
I know. And then I tell them to fuck off.
I mean, if everybody felt like I did, yeah, it'd be like
Then we'd be all
Staten
fucked.
Island.
fucking better
It was
place.
sca- no, it
dude.
would not. It would be a horrible place.
No,
It would. It would.
Um,
You wouldn't have me in it.
Mm.
And you miss me.
yeah, no,
I know
yeah,
you
that's
miss
true,
me.
dude.
Miss this beautiful face, beautiful voice.
We got some comments, I think.
Oh, he just got the fire, baby.
I mean,
Marco.
honestly, it's just Marco.
Marco.
What is it, like, I like to hear from Marco. Marco was like a
it's-
buddy of mine.
I know, but
spicy. I've missed that. I haven't been called
Yeah.
spicy in My wife has.
Is it because he mentioned you? Is that why?
No, it's because he says the same thing every time.
The same thing every time.
I used to look forward to.
He says Josh B, Buddies, Brothers,
Buddies!
Manny Spicy, Tony Spicy,
I love
Michael Spicy.
I love being spicy.
No, I do as well,
Especially
dude.
when you poo.
Yeah. Oh.
And
Especially
you know,
when-
thanks Marco for tuning in. You can call
Yeah,
if you
Marco,
want. Let
we
us know what you're
appreciate you.
watching, dude. Definitely go
It's just
see.
Marco.
Go talk to your sister, Marco. Get her to drive you to the theater. AMC American Multi Cinema is what that
Ooh.
stands for. And go
Damn.
see the fucking
found that out
Smashing
today.
Machine, dude. I did find out today
Just found that out.
because I added the ticket to my wallet, and my Apple Wallet was like, "Hey, buddy, you got a movie coming up today
Look
at
it up, look it up.
American
At American
Multi Cinemas." I was like, "Where the fuck is that?"
Yeah,
yeah.
AMC.
Someone's
got my card.
Yeah,
Can
I was like,
someone?
"Fuck, dude, no
I'm
way."
gonna have to Google this.
Google my dick.
ChatGPT. What is this?
So-
All right, so he. Oh, who said that? You did say. Oh, what do you
Yeah,
got?
I was
What
just
do you
gonna
got?
say that the thing that I'm really bummed out about is
Oh.
we never saw Warfare. And that was another A24.
I know. I
movie.
want to see that
Isn't
movie.
that
Somebody told me. Did you tell me about that yesterday?
I think it's on.
that was you. Yeah. No. My buddy Little D. He said he watched it.
That Little
He said it was
D.
awesome, dude.
Little D always
Little
tells you
D's
the good stuff.
Little D knows movies.
He
dude.
knows movies.
It's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
A24 film, the
Warfare.
Max contract, Warfare. We should
Alright,
watch
fine,
it.
Fuck it. I'll watch
We
it.
want to watch it at your house?
I'll watch it tonight. Let's go. I'm just kidding. I can't watch it tonight.
I can't watch that.
I
either.
might watch it tonight. Who knows?
Fuck.
You
I
probably
might get
Alright, listen,
crazy. I might get crazy.
after the
He's gonna play
bar.
Fortnite and
After
watch
the
it.
bar. No, if you go to a bar, that's have some fun.
No, after the bar.
After the
dude.
bar, just
We'll come home
drunk, hang out with
hammered,
me.
make a lot of noise. We'll make
Yeah.
some bacon, egg, and cheeses.
Yep.
On whatever we want,
We
Bagels.
whatever
and
we
then we'll
bring.
watch the fucking movie.
Yeah, and then when it's done,
Yeah, and then
we'll
by the time we
wake up
press
our
play,
children,
I'm sure Mary would kill us.
we'll murder.
actually,
No,
dude.
we
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
know.
we would kill, dude. Yeah.
She'd be the smashing machine. She'd be
Domestic
the-
violence.
she'd be that-
Yeah, she'd
Yeah,
actually-
so
dude,
much
so
domestic
much domestic violence.
yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah, it'll be good.
Do
It'll
we-
be great.
Do we want to get to the Frankenstein trailer?
See, this is what I was going to say before. I think so. Given the timing.
We're fine on time.
No, I like to keep things moving, dude. I feel like we're at an hour and a half already. That's probably too long. We can save the Frankenstein trailer till next episode, because the movie itself doesn't release till November 7th. So don't worry about that.
Nice.
Right? Does that sound good to us?
Very good.
Unless you guys really want to watch it now, because you guys can't even. I wasn't playing on the couch duo, the couch dudes, the couch buy dudes, the buy couch dudes,
Buy couch dudes.
the buy couch dudes.
The buy couch dudes.
Um,
We couch it bad.
They're
Is-
buy
We're
Buy.
on the couch.
Oh, this is the casting couch. I forgot.
Yeah, yeah.
The couch
THC.
agency.
PCA? Yeah. The couch agency
Yeah.
over here. We do
So I
casting
have
calls.
the TV here. You guys are really gonna watch the probably see the trailer. Mike's already still gaming, so it's
It's all
like
good.
I just
you
came
wanna-
back.
I'm here for you. I'm here to hang out.
So I say we skip the trailer.
Let's get the
Interest of
trailer.
time, which brings us to our next
So-
topic, our next segment. Wait, what do you got? So
Nothing. No, I was just like let's go.
Frankenstein,
No, meet
Guillermo,
us at the bar. What?
Guillermo,
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo.
Guille.
So let's do rapid fire fucking news. Let's fucking rapid fire.
Rapid fire news. All
Yeah.
Rapid fire.
right, hold on. I gotta find that fucking soundbite.
Yeah, it's fucking Joey news.
I can't do it. There it is.
Nothing really sounds like that, other than that,
Beautiful.
Hit it again.
Yeah.
Bang, dude. Rapid fire news segment. First up, dude, Halo, the show.
Yo, it's going hot on Netflix.
I wonder if actually did anybody hear him say that? Because I could not.
You
I heard it,
dumbass
I heard
fuck.
Hearing Michael.
It just popped right in. Halo, go. Tell me what it's like.
It's on Netflix now.
It's
My
on
bad.
Netflix.
So it's not on Paramount.
But no, but
anymore.
everyone, it's getting great reviews.
Great.
Everybody's obsessed with it on Halo.
Yeah, because no one
on
has
Netflix.
fucking Paramount. No one has Paramount.
I got Paramount.
You
Joey
want to
didn't like
fucking
it.
I
make a
Joey
show that
didn't like
goes to die? Go to Paramount.
Wait, hold on. Haven't they already come out with one?
No, this is the show.
This is the
Paramount
show.
dropped it. It's on Netflix
Yeah.
now. You're an idiot.
Got it.
So they didn't release any new content.
So,
No, no, no.
So
Same
it's
show,
just,
Joey,
oh.
but
But
people are
it,
loving
it, it pertains
They
to
shouldn't.
me. Okay, this show's about
You
me.
shouldn't.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
I
entire
understand.
show revolves around me. All right.
Okay,
So
all right,
I'm
all
like,
Based off of the
I
title,
have
don't know.
Netflix.
Yeah, it's Tony
Okay.
and Manny.
I don't
I've
have
heard those
Paramount.
lyrics, I believe,
Yeah.
somewhere.
Halo
Like,
coming
Manny
to
comes out with
Netflix. I'm like, yo, that's sick. Okay, you don't have to hear them. You listen to me now. All right, let's fucking go. All right, you listen to me now.
You listen to me.
Okay. Rapid fucking fire news.
Not even let me talk.
You gotta hit it, Joey.
After every single one, bang! This is also get him again, baby. Domestic violence. Super Mario Galaxy movie has been announced, dude. Somewhat recently. Michael brought it to my attention. April 2026 is gonna be out there. You'll see Mario in the fucking galaxy. I don't know how they're gonna really do. I mean, I guess this is it doesn't really matter, dude. We got Priscilla, dude, not Peach. Priscilla, I believe, is the galaxy princess. I remember getting that movie, getting the game back in the day on the Wii with the gold coin. It was sick, dude. Game is great, honestly. I think better than Sunshine. Some people argue me, no, thank you. Better than Sunshine. Is it better than Odyssey, though? I don't know. Odyssey I really enjoyed. Doesn't really matter. The movie should be good. Bang! Rapid fucking fire news, dude. Next up, dude. We go from Netflix to Hulu here. Hulu being phased out. I don't know if you know that. Disney Plus planning on removing Hulu. And obviously, it's pretty interesting because they got a lot of things going on. Disney, obviously, a lot of slack. The Jimmy Kimmel thing, losing subs, putting him back. Doesn't really matter, though. But taking effect as of October 21st, Disney Plus will, with ads, will now cost $12.99 per month. Previously $9.99.
Yeah, I have to figure that shit out.
The ad-free tier will be $18.99 and up. Oh, sorry, $18.99 up from $15.99. And then Hulu's ad-supported tier will be rising to $11.99. Same deal. And premium also $18.99.
Shit on it. It's the worst. Like you literally go to the page and it's just like the front page is different.
See, I'm trying to understand though, like because it's like they're phasing it out, but like Hulu will still be available as an app, but it's going to be like it sounds like from this article I understood that when you click your Hulu app, it's still going to redirect you anyway to Disney Plus, but the Hulu section of Disney Plus. So they're putting lipstick on a pig and trying to call it cute.
Yeah, no,
it's fucking stupid, dude. Okay,
it's
dude.
It's going to cost us more, which is even worse.
Fucking right, dude. Next up, we have an update here on a sequel, which I am stoked for. Constantine 2. If you haven't seen Constantine 1, I believe it is a Dark Horse Comics vehicle, if I remember correctly. But the movie, Keanu Reeves, Shia LaBeouf, dude, is in it, as well as Rachel Weisz, dude. And who's that fucking woman who's like a man? Tilda Swinton. Tilda Swinton is in it, dude. She's great. And you got that fucking the dude who is in The Big Lebowski, who is the nihilist. That dude's in it. You know?
I'm trying to think because I actually saw that movie.
His name was like Johnny Longhammer in the porno thing. Hilarious, dude. So he plays Satan in Constantine. That's awesome. Nice. And there's definitely some more cameos in there as well. But the movie was great. I haven't seen it. It came out in like 08 or 09. Yeah, the sequel has been in the talks for years. Yeah. As of right now, per Keanu Reeves, he says in quotations, fingers crossed right now, another draft just came in. We're going to take it to the studio, and hopefully they like it too. Sounds like they're working pretty hard on this one. And I feel like it's going to happen, dude.
I feel like he got some. Maybe that's why he had to do the, or he didn't have to, but it's doing the one with Seth Rogen and what's his face.
Is he sorry?
Yeah. Maybe it's like
a funny though.
Tit for tat, you know, like hey, we're gonna do this.
Still look good.
Give me this movie now.
Yeah.
Give me the sequel finally.
Bang!
Rapid fire news.
Rapid fucking fire news. Next up, last up, I believe, is the last one. The Running Man. Little update here for the Running Man, dude. Because what?
Fuck is the Running Man?
Okay, so this is a remake of the
Arnold
1981 movie based on a Stephen King novel called Running Man. The original with Arnold.
Yeah,
it's fucking phenomenal.
I literally put this on probably like 3 weeks ago, and I watched the first like 20 minutes. And I was mesmerized.
No, it's so sick,
dude. The opening helicopter scene made me laugh so hard.
So fucking good.
Dude, I'm not going to shoot into the kids.
Yeah.
They're like,
what are you saying?
And then you see them like slowly, like, fuck.
Yeah.
And he's like, da-da! And he's like, bam!
Yeah. And they fucking murk the kids, dude. And it's dude, and then the opening scene with them escaping this jail, too. With the fucking collar that pulls on that dude's head.
Dude, talk about shit happening quick. This movie goes from 0 to 60 and like so right back fast, down.
Dude. Richard Dawson hosts the show too, dude.
Killer.
Fucking Sub-Zero, the Asian fat dude on ice. Like, are you kidding me, dude?
So good.
Are you kidding me?
Thank you.
But see, a little fun fact about this movie.
Oh, please.
About that movie, even so too. So that movie based on the novel of Stephen King, but the first movie with Arnold took liberties that Stephen King didn't like. He actually hated that movie because it was not like the original book.
Now we got to read the book.
This one, the This
He
one,
is, actually. Talk about it.
the remake. Glenn Powell,
he's in.
love him. No Arnold, but Stephen King says, this is the quotes here. I believe this is from Glenn Powell. When Stephen King emailed us back, he said, I was very curious how you're going to tackle the ending of this movie, and I think you did a great job. I was really happy with it. Bang.
That's huge. Even more bigger because he was, I think they were talking about him. He was saying he's like on his last book.
Stephen King?
Yeah.
That guy could write a book by the time I go to the bathroom.
But I think he's
Possibly. I
getting
would
close
be,
to being done, dude. That's awesome, though.
That's for Rapid Fucking Fire News. That's it for Rapid Fucking Fire News. That's it for Rapid Fucking Fire News.
I love this. I love coming back.
All right, I think we're done here, dude.
All done.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Nah, man. Ed Gein, watch it. Watch the first episode.
Smashing King, watch it. Is that what you said?
No, Ed Gein.
Oh,
The new monster
that's the
series
monster
on,
series. Yeah, dude.
The one that they did last time was on, what's his name?
Dahmer?
Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
John Dahmer.
They did.
Jeffrey
Who was the
Dahmer.
clown guy? John
Wayne
Wayne
Gacy.
Gacy. Yeah, they did that too, dude.
Yeah, but that one wasn't that great.
No, that was not that
But
great.
this
dude.
one,
Jeffrey Dahmer was great.
This one started off, first episode is creepy as fuck.
Really?
And you start to see, because this is another one of those things where like there's not much of him like video wise out there, so you don't really know his mannerisms like you do of some of these other bigger serial killers that had more coverage. But he's like one of the original like real creepy ones. Like he was obsessed with like the human skin. He made it into like furniture and shit. Like it's messed up. And this first episode, you see Charlie Hunnam as him, and he does like, if you've ever seen stuff with him, you know, SOA, fucking, it's so 180. It is so the other way. He plays this kind of like weak, like character, and like he has the same type of relationship that like Psycho had with his mother, type thing. So it's like,
yeah, like they were like they.
Very
he liked his mom.
Really, it's eluded and weirdly kind of like he has this mom, and there's these scenes like she has a stroke and he has to like he's bathing her, and like you're seeing like the look of her, like she was very she hated women. She thought the women were all like he kept on telling him that he can only be loved by a mother. A mother's love is the only type of love that he will ever get.
That's not right.
Yeah, like it's all like the manipulating shit, like creepy stuff.
Sounds pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, but like when you watch it, and they actually did a good job visually. It's paced. It's a little slow paced, but like very methodic. Everything is methodic. Every shot is very just chosen wisely and not overshot. You don't see a lot of crazy cuts. You don't see a lot. It's very like. You see the shoes going by on a shot with a wheelbarrow. Like you see him like just kind of standing there. You see him butt ass naked in front of his mother after he got caught wearing like a brassiere. Like creepy.
How'd you feel about that?
It was weird.
Like a man in a brassiere?
No. The way that she punished him was like he had to stand in front of her naked, buck ass naked. And you're seeing this, and they keep long cuts. So it's like,
did you see his penis?
No, but like the minute that the conversation ends and he gets scolded by her, they don't like cut back to her and her thing. They literally, I think they changed, they did a rack focus, and you literally see him turn around and like start to put his pants on, almost like bending over, but he looks so fragile, so like beaten by, like his mom owns him.
How were you though? Were you like kind of getting aroused? And stuff?
Aroused, super aroused.
That's awesome.
Like I was here. But yeah, no, watch the first episode. I think you guys will like it. Netflix, and I didn't realize it is a series. So there's I think 7 or 8 episodes.
Oh right, yeah, it is. And every season is a different killer.
No, yeah,
right?
I didn't. Yeah, exactly. I just didn't. I thought this was an actual movie. I thought it was just a movie on him going through some stuff. But like they're getting deep into like the background. So
deep into the what?
Into the background of this story. Deep into the background.
Very deep in the background.
So watch it. And Zootopia, do it.
Yeah.
Nerd.
No. I mean, no.
It's good.
Let's go party.
You coming out?
No, I'm not going out. I'm going home.
What if
No.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't work.
No.
All right.
Do you have any DVD pickups?
No. Those last two
Next
are just
episode.
those are
They're
those
just
are
there.
just
I
always
actually have
there.
some in the other studio.
Because I didn't have time to get a YouTube video of the day, and we don't have any pickups.
All right, so we're done with Rapid Fire News.
Don't.
Another show. So I think I want to thank everyone in here for tuning in.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for these fine gentlemen for showing up.
Thank you for bringing me back.
Thank you for bringing me
Yes, it was great having Manny.
I know. I gotta be back.
back. It was great having Manny as always.
Felt
Dude.
good.
That's 2 days in a row for us.
I know. It's crazy.
Crazy. He's right, dude. And I want to thank Joey in there for
Thank you, Joy. Switching it up. Switchy.
taking a nap.
Switchity switch.
I want to thank you guys at home for tuning in. Josh B,
Yeah.
Marco, for commenting. Really hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Fanimator as well. He's a guy who's been in here quite a few times, but obviously this weekend, Smashing Machines out there.
Go watch it.
I will say,
It's
the
it.
theater was pretty empty today. Have a good time. Get some popcorn. I think they kind of dogged me on the slushy a little bit. Maybe what I saw wasn't really real, to be honest. I don't know.
You don't even know what's happening.
But in any case, 2 weeks from now, Binge Buddies back in the saddle. You know the deal. Monday, Sportsport, regular scheduled programming.
Yes, sir.
Next week, there's a gaming corner action. We don't know what it's going to be like, though. What are you looking at, Joey?
Your beautiful face.
No, you're not, dude.
Your beautiful face.
I think you're looking at Mike's face.
The reflection.
But if you're new here, don't hit that sub button. If you enjoyed the episode, you can go back in the annals of Binge Buddies. Watch some old episodes if you want. Hit that notifications button as well so you don't miss a damn thing. Man, he's so high right now, he just said. It is warm in here, dude. Yeah, Dick. I think Mike shuts the AC off, isn't telling me or something.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I thought everyone have a great night. Go watch some fucking movies. Halo, Netflix. Like fucking I'm checking that out this weekend for sure, dude. Look at that, dude. My mustache comb just fucking hit the video, Joey. Look at that, dude. Look at that shit, dude.
That's pretty sick.
That is pretty sick.
You know what else is sick?
Yeah, do
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Yeah. Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.